my 7th painting update for 2022. This video covers everything I painted in July and August this year for reasons which I'll explain in a minute. Unfortunately, I got a fairly unpleasant virus infection in my leg at the tail end of July, and so my painting total for July wasn't worth making a video for. Also, when it came time to make the video, I wasn't in any fit state to sit there and make it. My inactivity lasted into the beginning of August, and getting back on track as I slowly got better was quite a painstaking process. Still, here we are on the 1st of September, and there's at least enough painted stuff done now to make a video worthwhile. Let's get to it then. In July, I finished off my Scottish army for my Renaissance Wars project. You can see the final elements at the front here. I did 2 units of cavalry. These are metal border reavers from Hoka miniatures. Oh dear, they're heavy. I really like this range of miniatures. I like the style. So I've just ordered the other mounted troops that I don't already have. So I think that there will be 8 more bases of cavalry coming. Let's put them off to one side, which will make it a very large army. So those 2 cavalry were the final units, and then I did the command. So this is this is the general. He has 2 wolfhounds from alternative armies with him. All these details are in the video about the army, which I've already made. And here's the oh, it's difficult to hold steady, sorry. There's the bishop with his 2, he's got Irish priests. They're all from Hoka. And the final 2 bits of scenery I've done so far is a couple of these medieval, put them a little more centrally, 2 medieval beehives, which are from First Corps. So that finished off the Scottish, an army I'm very pleased with, very happy with how everything turned out. And then I had my bout of illness where I didn't do anything for several weeks. And when I started getting better, I decided to start work on my religious Fanatics army. This is the 6th army for my Renaissance Warfare project. And I wanted to do it so I could use some of the more exotic Renaissance style figures that have come out in various fantasy ranges over the years, and make it a bit of a humorous army. Getting this army planned and painted has been anything but humorous, so I've had to change my plans for units so many times. It's beyond a joke. I'm not going to dwell on that here though. I'll save the litany of disasters for the video I do on the completed army. Okay, so the backbone of this army is, as usual, 4 infantry units made up of a central base of, in this case, Games Workshop flagellants. These are all metal ones, with some flags from eBay which I found, which I think are very suitable. And then each of the centre parts is flanked by some crossbow armed monks, which are from Westwind. So everybody gets a couple of wings of those. So all told, there's 4 of those. Now, I didn't paint the flagellants, so I'm not going to linger on them. I bought them painted off eBay for a very reasonable price. All I did was I touched up any chipping. There was a little bit, not much, and I lightened the flesh because they were particularly dark. But everything else I've done myself. I was quite prepared to paint the flagellants myself, but as it happened, the painting on these was really quite nice. So I left them. Here are the other 3 units. It is just more of the same. Flagellants and monks. The monks come in packs of 4, and I think there's only 8 different monks in this whole lot, so I got quite a lot of duplicates, but I did vary the colour scheme on them. I'll set there, and the final one, the sort of command, well, it's not command, there is a commander coming later, the sort of main one with 2 flags. So that was the bulk of the army, and because I didn't paint the flagellants, it was pretty quick. Although the monks were not the easiest things to paint. I like Westwind figures for their design, but there are some very strange moulding discrepancies, and some of the definition could be better. It does make them quite tricky to get painted. Then I moved on to these miniatures, which again, metal miniatures. They're from Gripping Beast. So a nice set of witch hunters here. They come in a set of 8, so I just did all 8 as a war band. So motley witch hunters there, and then as a companion piece, some I guess kind of like inquisitors, heretic hunters. Again, they come in a set of 8. So really nice figures, very evocative. So that made the 2 warband elements of my army, and they went pretty much according to plan, which was nice. And then the final pieces I finished yesterday at the very end of the month are these powder pigs from Lead Adventure Miniatures. So these are some nice fat porkers with powder barrels strapped to them. I'm using these as artillery, so for each group I did a sort of base artillery unit and a lone pig with a barrel, and that will actually run across the battlefield to blow up by an enemy unit. It's quite dark, isn't it? I'm not quite so yeah, so again, metal figures from Lead Adventure. They have the little wheelbarrows are MDF. They're from war bases, and then I got some fairly cheap little resin barrels off eBay just to sort of bulk them out a bit. So there we go. So 2 of those. So production's kind of back on track now. Hopefully that will hold true for September, and there'll be a lot of stuff to show you in the next video. Okay, and we're done. So as always, thank you very much for sticking with me if you got this far. Please do like, share, subscribe to the video. Tell all your friends, obviously, how great they are, and I look forward to seeing you next time.